You know that feeling, right? You're staring at a blank screen, you've got to write a super important email, and you just feel stuck. It's not that the work is hard, it's trying to remember everything, every meeting, every decision that got you to this point. So, what if you didn't have to remember it all? What if you had a Copilot for your communication?
Well, let's talk about Vivante. Now, this isn't just another tool for storing documents or a simple search bar for your files. The way to think about it is as your communication copilot. It's a true intelligence partner designed to help you think and communicate with all the context, right where you need it.
So, what does a communication copilot actually mean day to day? Okay, picture this. You're about to draft something really important, an update for a key stakeholder, a project proposal, whatever it is. Instead of that lonely blank screen, you start the process with a partner who's already up to speed.
And what exactly does it know? Well, pretty much everything that matters. Vivante already understands the decisions that led up to this point. It knows the concerns your stakeholders have mentioned, and it even gets their communication preferences. It remembers what's been tried before, who's responsible for what, and what needs to happen next. It's kind of like having a brilliant executive assistant who's been in every single meeting and read every single document. But here's the kicker. It's actually better. Because this copilot never forgets, it never gets overwhelmed, and it can pull together context from your entire organization in just seconds. All right, so that's the big idea. But how does this actually work in practice? Let's walk through a real interaction.
It all kicks off with a simple prompt. You just open Vivante and state your goal in plain language. Something like, I need to update the board on our AI strategy progress. Super straightforward. And this is where the magic really starts to happen. Instantly, Vivante starts gathering all the relevant context. And the best part? You don't have to tell it where to look. It just knows. This is all happening automatically in the background. It's pulling up the questions the board asked in the last meeting. It's surfacing your current AI roadmap, the latest customer feedback, that competitive update from last week, and even the engineering team's capacity assessment. All of it right there instantly. But here's what's so important. It doesn't just dump a mountain of data on you. This is where it really shifts from being a smart data retriever to being a true strategic partner, helping you think through how to structure your message. For instance, it might ask a strategic question like this one. Should we lead with customer adoption metrics or competitive positioning? So you see, it's not just finding information for you. It's actively helping you make smart choices about how to present it. And that brings us to the final step, co-creation. This isn't you dictating to an AI, and it's not the AI writing for you. You're actually thinking together. You bring the judgment and the strategic goal, and Vivante brings the context, the structure, and the confidence that you're not missing something crucial. Here's a perfect example of what that looks like. You might say, okay, let's lead with customer adoption. Vivante then helps you flesh that out, saying, great, we can show the 40% adoption rate, highlight those new case studies, and position our differentiation as practical deployment speed versus our competitors' vaporware. It gets your business context because it has learned it. So what does the final output actually look like? Well, that's the cool part. It really depends on who you're talking to. For example, let's say the board chair just wants the bottom line. Vivante helps you craft those tight, decision-focused paragraphs. But maybe another board member loves to dig into the details. For them, it helps you build out the full, comprehensive story with all the supporting data. It's the same core information, just customized for maximum impact. And this whole thing isn't just a one-and-done deal. The entire process is designed as a learning loop, which is pretty brilliant. See, Vivante is paying attention. It learns what parts of your message landed well, what questions you got back, and what follow-ups were needed. So the next time you write to the board, it's even smarter. It's constantly getting better at being your co-pilot. So look, this isn't just about writing faster. The real value here is so much bigger. Vivante helps you think clearer. It helps you communicate stronger. And maybe most importantly, it helps you build institutional memory. And that's huge. It means the whole organization gets smarter over time. And that brings us right back to the beginning. This is what Copilot really means. It's having a true partner for what is, let's be honest, the hardest part of knowledge work, making sense of all the complexity around us, and then communicating it in a way that actually works. So, when you boil it all down, what's the key takeaway? Vivante is not just a tool. It's not just an assistant. It's a copilot that thinks with you.